Hello les amis, comment il est? It's Emeline and I'm back for the last video of talking about my budget in Asia. Now it's time to talk about my 233 days around Asia and France. With all the flight ticket, I spent 2,154 euros. As a reminder, it was Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, France, Philippines, Hong Kong, Macau, Vietnam, Taiwan, and South Korea. I'm not counting the flight back to France. For the SIM card in each destination, except France and Macau, I spent a total of 350 euros. For the transportation, so as transportation, I talk about what I did inside the country, not the flight. So transportation for each of the destination, except Macau, because I only walk in Macau, it's 855 euros. So as I said, my calculations are not accurate. I may have forgot to write some transport or activities or whatever down because it's kind of hard to keep track of everything. It's like you do something, you have to write it down. No, you do something, you enjoy what you're doing, and then you think about it later. So as I have ADHD, I forgot a lot of things. So anyway, transportation 855. For the stay, as I said on my past video, and I will repeat it again, volunteering is my way of saving money. People think that when you're traveling, you have to go to hotel, you have to spend money and all of that. This was not my goal at all. My goal was to help people and to visit a country, to discover culture and all of that. So I spent a lot of time volunteering, meeting people, taking time to know people. So in total for my stay, I spent, for I repeat, 7 months and a half traveling, only 700 euros, which is literally less than a rent in some country. When I was living by myself in Rennes, I was paying 500 euros per month. So 700 euros for 7 months. I mean, you have your answer why my trip was not that expensive. Also, food. So the food is, of course, the thing that you spend the most of money in because you have to feed yourself to be alive. But also feed yourself with the word of God. Don't forget that. I mean, except for Singapore and Taiwan, where my host offered me food, I paid most of the time for street food and restaurant. According to the destination, sometimes restaurant was better for me because I also wanted to please myself. So for 7 months, I spent 2,012 euros. And the activities, same, except for France, for Macau. I did some activities in other countries, but most of the time, I'm more like a nature person. So I just go hiking, go to museum, or find some free activities, biking, I guess. So I spend 905 euros on activities and care. So most of the care were about skincare, whatever. I just want to take care of me, and I spent, let's say, 500 euros. It was for 9 something. With all of that, we come to the end of the end, and the total is 5,319 euros. So as I said, since a lot of things are not accurate, we will change it to 6,000 euros. Yep, this is actually the amount people trouble me with on my Instagram, because they were like, there's no way you only spend 6,000 euros in Asia. This is not possible. You must have spent much more. And I'm like, yeah, I did spend much more money on that, but the budget that actually interested you is not what I spend for myself, but is what I spend as a traveler. So transportation, flight, accommodation, and all of that. But even that, I think it's not accurate because it depends. If you're not a traveler, and when I hear about traveler, is taking time into each country to know about the culture, to know about the people, it's hard to find yourself in what I did, because spending 2 weeks with a kid who have disabilities is not easy for everyone. Spending a whole month with children screaming into your ears and just wanting to play with you all the time is not easy for everyone. Taking time to repeat yourself to help people learn English and tell 1,000 times that your name is Emmeline and you come from Rain Island and no one know where Rain Island is, so I have to explain it over and over. If you don't have that time and if you don't have that patience, you won't be able to travel. You will be on vacation. So that's something that I really like to tell people. I'm a traveler. I'm not a vacationer. I'm not taking my money for granted. I'm not taking my time for granted. I'm learning every day. I'm spending my money to help people. I'm spending my money to knowledge, I would say. That's what I like to learn. So yeah, I hope that this video helped you a little bit and answer a lot of your questions. I don't really care talking about money. I know that French people are usually stuck with that, but I really don't care, because I decided to follow God and not money, because you cannot serve God and the money. So God will provide me what I need when I need it, and that really helped me focusing on what's the most important. I think people are troubled when I say I don't care about money. Money cannot buy happiness. Jesus bring you happiness, and I will stand on that. So yeah, anyway, let's say that I finished this video and I also come to an end of this project. I really hope to see you soon for a new video, and I know what's gonna come next, but I will let you discover, because some people will be happy, some people will be disappointed, and I'll see you for a next video. Bye bye.